Hello, hello. We are back. Day 8 of 100 days of tags. And today we're doing stenciled background tags. This is a top feeding pocket this week, so yay! So referring back to page 1, 2 3/4 by 6. I am going to cut it a little shorter because I'm going to put a tab on the top. So pull this out. I've pulled another one of these. I liked the pattern. I'm going to go 5.5. 4.5. Yeah. Let's see. No. I am going to go 5. And 2 3/4. Scraps back over there. Before I put this away, let's make sure it's going to fit. Oops. There we go. Had some glue bleed there. So yes, it does fit. Still haven't found my elastic. Yesterday I lost, not only did I lose one of my little bells, but I lost my elastic. And I still haven't found either, actually. So, yeah. Here, let me close my book properly, anyway. And my desk is a hot mess. I've got like a bazillion different projects going right now. I think I definitely had an ADHD day yesterday. Got my new little toy yesterday, which is cool. Really cute. Got a little... Wait. Yeah, eyeballs. I love it. Because all these little scraps, I try to scoop them off, like going like this, and then half of them end up falling out of my hand before they make it into the garbage. So I'm hoping that having something that can at least get the little stuff, need a pair of scissors out, that hopefully less stuff ends up on the floor over time. I would assume that's where all the stuff lands. And it's got a little nozzle to do like your keyboard and stuff, and a little brush. And it is USB rechargeable as well. So I don't know that, there's not too many things that you buy nowadays that aren't USB rechargeable. And I tend to not buy things anymore unless they are. I hate having to replace batteries all the time, so. But right now he's just got a loose home on my desk. So, stenciled. Stenciled background. I swear, this 100 days of tags is exposing all of my stuff. This is my stencils. I'm gonna show you. Like, my box doesn't even close anymore. So, try to. This is semi-organized. I don't know what's in here that's causing this to not close though. So I do have, you see the scrapbook paper here. This is separating out the different different subjects of stencils that I have. So this is birds and flying things. That didn't work so well flipping that up, and they're falling. So this is the section I'm looking for. But I do have to keep in mind I am stenciling onto a very small surface. Once upon a time, these actually all did fit in here. So something's... The problem is that it's like down here, but it's way up here. Something didn't settle properly last time I got in here, is my assumption. Thinking about what I got in here last for. Slide some stuff down to that end. And that should help. No, don't fall yet, please. I'll go with this one. Yeah. Kind of a craft supply junkie. I will not buy any more stencils though, because unlike some of my other supplies, like I just bought another box to hold dies, because I'm still buying dies. This is kind of my, this needs to be, yeah, the top is you've got a place, but you're not where you're supposed to be. Anyway, I still buy dies, even though I have a ton. And this was also a secondary addition to this box. Ugh. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. It doesn't really have a home anymore because it used to sit like right under my desk on top of my box of cardboard. But in my craft room cleanup, I got rid of that box actually. Looking for paper that I can use. I'm gonna go up here, I think. I think I want to go this way. If you do not use blender brushes for your eyes, highly recommend They're great for stencils. That would be my alarm telling me to go take my medication, which I'll have to get up and go do. Otherwise, by the time I'm done recording, I'll have forgotten. And then my 11 o'clock alarm will go off telling me, I bet you forgot. Which, yes, I would have. Give me just a second. Apparently I forgot to take them last night. Anyway, as I was saying, blender brushes. So much nicer than using one of these. Stencils tend to eat this little foam thing up. The blending brushes are so much nicer to use. I'm gonna... Oh, I guess I should have backed it before I did this part. Oh well. Oh well. Grab some backing paper. Use a fly sheet from a book. Fit this way? Of course not. Oh, for a second there I thought I didn't close my glue. Wouldn't be the first time. Oop, and I gouged it twice. Should get my edges really well. Not going to use the wet glue technique like I did previously. Give that a good burnish. Squish all that glue down. What burnishing helps to do is it kind of forces the fibers within the paper to kind of spread out and accept the glue a little bit better. But it also spreads your glue out, so that way, you know, you don't miss any spots, because unfortunately places that don't end up with glue end up with bubbles. So you do want to spread your glue out. These are going to go into my scraps. It's too small to cover anything. For now, for a moment, I'm going to put this underneath my mat here to get it to kind of settle itself down. Now, as I was saying, my desk is a hot mess. I've got 12 bazillion different projects going. I mean, I've got this stack of clusters with stamped images that I'm working on. I've got these that I'm working on. These are going to be little notepads. These go on the edge of your page. Like this. Oh, see, neither side is good for... So, go on the edge of the page. This side is just for decoration. So you'd glue this side all the way down. But then this side, you decorate, put the notch in, and you end up with a side tuck. Good way to use a bazillion of these hanging file folders that I have. That's what all these are. I've got some cut to just under 11 for document style, and then just under 8.5 for half page. But as I said, these are the cutoffs, so I'm going to do make these into little notepads. So I got these on my desk going. I got these on my desk going. I've got dangles on my desk. And these on my desk. Telling you, yesterday I had a severe ADHD day. I started a bazillion different things yesterday. So, craziness. Now, for full effect, they should sit under there much longer than that because the glue is still not dry. It doesn't dry that quickly. My tag is still cold. For those of you that don't know, that's a good way to know if your glue is dry. If what you've glued is still cold to the touch, your glue is still wet. Okay. So playing in the background, I have Pambit the Paper Outpost. After little man went home yesterday, I crashed really, really hard. I was in bed by like 9:30 last night, so I missed like all of my normal videos that I watch. So I'm playing catch up this morning as well. Just kind of putting some color on these edges. I think I want this to be brown, not black. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm kind of going with a steampunk theme. So I got back into my craft envelope, my project envelopes over there. Got these this image out of my leftover steampunk ephemera from when I did my steampunk journal. That one finally sold from my Etsy shop, so it's time to make another one. And then I'm just kind of going over this to knock back that white. Do I want to dig for... I have gear die cuts. I just don't think I can get to them right now. I'd have to move a few things to get to them. I think I'm going to pass on that. So I like the grunge. So kind of thinking something along these lines. This tag's gonna go on the top. I have a bunch of these. Got like 150 of them. So I'll start using them. Now in the craft space refresh, I found my envelope of words that were steampunk words. Do you think I could find them now? No way! That would make way too much sense. So the white does show through, so I'm going to just put a black edge on these, and I'm going to kind of go... Oh, there's a sticker. Just kind of knock back that white again, like I was saying. So obviously these are, they're meant to be for jewelry. So you put a, like this, and then you pull that sticker and seal it so that way your item can hang. But I'm using it differently, so that makes sense why there's a sticker there. Put this on first. And I should be able to get my hole punch in there still? Just realizing I didn't need to knock that white back because they're not going side, you know. Yeah, anyway, oh well. I thought that was make for some fun tag toppers. Ooh. Close. Close enough. Okay, so back to where I was at. I like this side showing better, so I think I'm going to go this way on this side. The question, though, is... I guess I just answered my own question before I even asked it because I put glue everywhere, was whether I want to cut it off or wrap it around. Since I put glue on the whole thing, I guess I'm wrapping it. That's okay, you can still write on that part anyway. Okay. I got my gears. I'm in my sticker box. You haven't guessed that yet. Although looking in there, I realized, oh, I have a tassel in there I could have used yesterday on my bookmarks. That's okay. Let's see if I can find somebody who looks kind of steampunky-ish. I have this. There we go. Like my stickers are getting stuck in the wrong spot.
This is the paper outpost, and guess what I've got? Junk mail envelopes. I thought we'd make some fun things out of these.
These guys are too small.
And this is
I definitely think I need to go with one of the
three treasures that were delivered as
taller
private
people.
items to my mailbox. Maybe you've got the same too. If you're a lucky recipient of bills, you may also have some of these. I do pay a lot of bills online, but
Girls.
some bills still like
Definitely
to
think I want
fashion mail, so
a dude.
Okay, nope, not buying Geico today. Okay, so I thought it would be fun. So we're in the mode of journal making. It might just, and some of them are torn and things like that.
So
But
it looks like I only have 3 tall guys.
super torn ones. These ones that look like this, well, can easily just cut off the top.
Wish I had him in big because I like him.
Make them pretty first. And then let's make some on these babies. Okay, these are okay. That's okay. You're okay. I gotta do something with you. Maybe I'll just cut the top off for you.
So Pam's video last night, she sewed, it looks like
So just taking a general
maybe
allocation here, and here's my lovely tax bill from Canada.
8 envelopes.
I like this brown. It always comes in a brown.
and then a big mailer, and she just staggered them, sewed down the middle, and is making a journal. Oops, I guess I didn't put those away yet. Now, I like the sitting dude, but there's not really anything for him to sit on. I mean, other than sitting on a gear.
And then pages inside. I thought what I would do is stick these things inside.
Which doesn't look terrible, but
There's a million and one ways to put this little thing together. But what I thought was maybe doing some type of layering design to create the pages of the journal.
he looks a little more old-timey.
And then just easily sew it down the center. Figure that out.
I don't use these guys a lot.
This is really thinking on the fly here. And I could stagger these a little bit. Like, let's say, because they're not wide enough to handle the entire width of the cover of this, but I could stagger them, and then magically they do. I know, right? It's just kind of cool how that happens. So let's try this. This would be a great camera holder, too. Maybe that's what we're going to make today. So you can decide whatever you want to make out of it. These bags are very nice. They're close to the other side. And maybe a clip might be a good idea to hold everybody in place. And I could do the decorating all after, just for the basic construct.
Stay.
Can you see this yet? Okay.
Just mopping up that last overflow glue. I do have to be careful because my printer is an inkjet, so definitely have to be careful
We are ready for the clamps.
getting things wet.
I don't have to use all of them. Just lift this up. Just like that. Just grab a couple of these. These bulldog clips. These are
Almost
super
feels like I should just go
handy. If you don't have these, you could
all the
use,
way across just for
bobby pins.
continuity, you know?
Clips. That will help hold things, paper clips, things like that. Oops.
I think it will. But this is 3 different stickers, so
All right, let's try that.
gotta be careful pulling them off.
Going over here, put some over here. And this is just gonna be a very easy, fun,
See.
little quick project. I just wanted to show you what it is. Some more free crafts supplies. You seem to like that idea, so okay. And then the idea would be to fold this big oven thing in half. I probably should have reinforced
So right
this
about
line a little bit
there.
more than
Oop,
I
and
did,
there's a
but I
hair.
can still do that from the outside, so I'm not too worried. That's my not too worried voice. Okay, so what I'm gonna go over to my sewing machine. This is set up over there. Oh, did you like how it nice and neat? I know, it's pretty cool. So let me just, I'm gonna literally just sew it down the middle. Nothing fancy. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I am back, and I just sewed it down the middle. Nothing too.
Got these from the when I was doing my cleaning. I mentioned that I got a stack of invoices from an auto salvage yard that was going out of business over in Oregon, actually. But these were some of the stickers that were in there. That gives him something to stand on. Again, that carry the crafter. Gotta ground your people.
Can sew a straight line. You can do a couple YouTube videos, and you are golden. So
I feel like I want a number.
there, so we have basically made this. What is this? Nobody really knows, but we're going to see what we can do with this. So
not
So
needed, apparently.
what we've done here, we have a lot of pockets. There's a little pocket, big pocket.
Maybe it's not a
Pockets.
like,
I did them
it's not a number I'm
right,
looking
right,
for.
left. So there should be a big pocket and then a little pocket. So it kind of does that all the way down, kind of self-explanatory there. But you can also, you're not tied to those. Like you could have side
No,
pockets, which
that's
is
not
fun
it
as
either.
well. So maybe I'll just do one in the side pocket, just keep it real super simple. This one,
Kind of looking off to the edge over here. I've got a
I want to cut it enough so that
project box.
I can have something a little sticking out of it, so I can tuck a few things in here. So what I was saying about the back, if you wanted more reinforcement here, you could probably do that. Just something about it. So, okay, I have this little piece of paper.
I feel like I'm like left
Material here
heavy.
would be the strongest thing, but you know,
Oh, I
this
already
is not a
glued those
really
down.
heavy project.
Trying to
So
slide stuff
you
up
could do
underneath it.
something paper oriented here to increase the strength. The only thing rubber is that paper does
That
have
would have looked
tension.
cool though, up underneath there.
It has no stretch. But what you can do is mold it in place, and the dampness of this glue stick, the miracle of glue stick. Okay, that's going to give a nice slick surface, a little wider. Stick on there, that on there, and then just trim this off. Again, super simple. Okay, and I am just going to rub off any extra glue with my fingers, and then I'm going to mold it in shape. Now the glue, even though it's a silicone glue and doesn't technically have water in it, it does give it some moisture or
Do you like that?
bendability, so I'm going to allow it to take on the
But
shape of
I'm not going to wrap around. This is on manila folder, so wrapping it around would
so then
make it very thick on the back. Give some
like for example, maybe we want to put some pictures, some cute little black and white photos.
grunge it up a little bit.
You just want to tuck those in there. And here's these gift. You know, if you ever have clothing, these things are great because they're hard, firm, and they're like they beg you to make them into a little journal card or a little journal tuck. And I can just easily tuck some of these in here. And you could use this to accompany a junk journal, so that maybe somebody has some things to play with. Maybe you're picking up, you know, little bookmarks with bookshelves, or maybe some postcards of St. Bernards because they're so cute. Postcards must be Switzerland or something like that. That's cute. So we could put those in here.
Yep. Went over a little bit.
Here's this guy. This is the one I opened up for you a
Pop
while
that
ago.
extra glue.
For example, lemon fish. Oh no, sorry, this is chicken piccata. I've got the whole recipe. There you go. So you never know. You can put little recipe cards in it. I love recipe cards for junk journal stuff.
Trim
It's just fun.
this.
And I don't mind if stuff sticks out because I like the bursting.
Put that back in that box.
Really like it's just full of goodies. Or you can always
And then let's
better at nights. That's fine.
go around this guy a little bit.
Seeds. Here's the church mouse. That's a cute medication card.
Just so that the, you know, you can see the white core.
Like a little notepad. Put a little notepad in here.
Just kind of going over the edges.
Create from.
That's all I'm doing.
I've got all sorts of pockets here. Maybe it's just go crazy. This is actually pretty fun. I like this idea. I really like this idea. Okay, I've got some cool pages from a calendar. These are fun, really cute pictures that could be used. So kind of think maybe outside the box a little bit, like where you normally get stuff, and then think, what else can I put in my little ephemera holder? There we go. Got some of those
feel like I want one of these.
I think all of these really cool old vintage cards. These are cool. Some of these. Now wouldn't this be fun to receive with your journal? It's not even mandatory to decorate this up. You can just leave it as is because the ephemera itself is the eye candy.
Alright. Stamped background.
Tags of the ephemera.
Day 8. Thanks for once again tuning in. Hope you're following along. Use the hashtag 100 days of tags to check out all of the creators that are participating. And if you are participating yourself, put that hashtag so that we can find you as well. So we will find my nails. And we will talk to you in the next video. Bye. Peace out.